Welcome back to another episode of Never Watch or Play at 3 a.m. So, apparently I found a hidden gem in the analog horror community. This one's called Shed 17 by Paul's Vids. And I so happened to found out from Baz about it. Credit goes to him. So apparently it's a Thomas and Friends analog horror or something, or creepy animation. I don't know. So yeah, let's turn off the light, get that show on the road. Can't wait. Now let's turn that up a bit. No, never mind. No. $1982. So it was 2 years before the actual show came out in Britain. Present day. What the heck happened? Is that a peace sign? Oh my gosh. You know, since it's mostly about trains, it's gonna be boring. Very boring.
They were the stories that have charmed an entire generation. From the books to the television series, people around the world have grown up with the railway stories, and all their cheerful characters. But the truth behind Thomas and his friends was no children's fantasy. The truth would be horrifying.
Shed 17.
It is 1945, and the remote island of Sodor, off the northwest coast of England, has emerged from the fog of World War II, relatively unscathed and untouched.
The island served as a detention camp for Germans living in England. That's how Professor came to be here.
Professor Wilhelm Goetze was born in 1903 in Munich, Germany. A doctor of biology, he became a prominent
Look at that.
advisor to the ruler.
Oh god, no.
A doctor in biology, he became a prominent...
No, let me skip through that. That's crap and stuff. The World at War, 1973.
Tja, ich habe nie einen solchen Befehl bekommen. Habt einmal gefragt, nicht wahr? Am 14. Mai 1942 war der Großadmiral Räder und ich bei ihm.
Hey, guess what? Guten Tag, guten Morgen.
In truth, he had become a prominent figure in the government, but as his work progressed...
Oh my god, no, not this guy. No.
...higher echelons of the Reich.
No.
His work with genetics and DNA was truly pioneering. The cracking and manipulating of the human genome. What Professor Goetze was more successful in, however, was keeping his history a secret until his death.
In an attempt to gain...
That's World War II history, but no, not to that.
...the forefront of the government's most fanatical policies. In 1938, he was influential in instigating the infamous Sajmernacht, the Night of Sawdust. But, as his experiments advanced, he became a much less popular figure and soon feared for his and his family's lives.
As soon as he escaped to England,
Oh
he
my
was brought up
gosh.
here. All locals were nice to him. There was no hostility. and many of them chose to live here after the war.
Following their release, Professor Goetze, Olga, and young Hans chose to remain. After studying under his father, Hans left at the age of 18 and went to university on the mainland, studying biology and engineering, writing several pioneering papers about genetics and the splicing of DNA with mechanical implants.
He called it biofusion, the technique of manipulating genetic material to splice with mechanical attachments. However, much like his father, the British government became more and more concerned with Hans Goetze's proposals. So he was forced to seek financial backing from home.
When do the scary stuff come?
Bob. So Hans came back. He saw our little island as some sort of refuge where he could...
Wait just a minute, okay. Oh, that's Thomas.
Questions asked about science ethics.
It's fair to say I was pretty nervous at times,
Joined now by Keith Hartley.
but I think I put on a brave face.
What did you think when you first
Live
came
from
to meet
Ireland.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
London Weekend Television. Weekend
Mates said I looked
World.
pretty good on telly. The mayor said I'd represented the people of Sodor very well. It's important to show your
Kindness or
confidence when
cruelty?
people are asking you awkward questions.
That's disgrace. Ugh.
An act of mercy or a crime against humanity. I enjoy now by
Even when some of the questions got difficult, I made sure I
What the
knew
heck?
what
It's
I
so
was talking
freaking
about.
dark. What is happening?
when you first met a talking tank engine.
If you can't make an informed opinion, or if
TV
you can't
AM.
string together two words on telly, well, maybe you shouldn't be on there.
There are two sides to this.
Admittedly, the subject matter was a bit bizarre sometimes.
There are some dark forces at work here.
You're alright as long as you
Okay,
can
that's
win
enough
over the
vomiting.
audience.
They're laughing at you.
No, no, no. What is that? Nope. Nope. And nope. I'm, of course, not showing that. Oh my god.
But what no one realized was most of Harrow's lower extremities were permanently fused to his propeller system. As
Oh.
Harrow's rotor blades began to spin, vital organs would be drawn into the motor and tear him apart from the inside.
Oh my gosh.
Covering it up.
No.
His driver and fireman left under what was left of his own steam. He set off for the Sodor Research Complex.
He had a small amount of burning fuel in his firebox, but he was mostly moving under his own strength. It took Thomas 3 hours to get to the complex, the effort to get there nearly killing him.
Thomas arrived at midnight. With no one around, he made his way to the shed where he was created. What he found was the answers to his questions, and many others.
Since Sodor Research had begun producing biofuels vehicles, the world had asked, why had the first biofusion operation
Oh my biofusion.
but nearly every operation since had failed. Sadly, Thomas found the reasons inside.
Yeah, that was the
Thomas
scary
had
part
never
I
been
was
the
looking
first
for.
operation. He hadn't even been second.
What shed number 17 contained was evidence of several attempts to create a tank engine with Thomas's DNA.
What the heck?
These had been early tests made by people with no experience.
Oh my
of
gosh.
Experiment on this scale.
What?
Ill-planned and unprepared, these procedures had used DNA from the human Thomas and had been as much the real Thomas
Human
as
Thomas?
the tank engine the world had come to know and love.
To us,
What
Thomas
the
the
heck?
Tank Engine had been the Thomas we all knew as a boy. Part of the family the whole island's population had known and respected.
That's a
since
creepy
Wilhelm
face.
first arrived.
In actuality, this tank engine was no more the real Thomas than all the failed creations made over the 12 months before. This Thomas had all the human Thomas's memories and experiences. He had learned what Thomas had learned, known who Thomas had known, but so had all the previous failures. Wilhelm and Hans Goetz
Oh my
had to
god.
learn through trial and error how to bring their Thomas back from the dead. The following experiments had not had the same work put
What?
into them,
Oh!
resulting in
What?
freak engines and aircraft
My
that
gosh.
developed so many
No
problems on
friggin'
Sodor
way.
Island and around the world. In Shed 17, Thomas wouldn't discover who he was, but in fact, who he wasn't.
Oh my god, that was scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. My gosh. Stop banging on the glass. What does this remind me of? Oh. No. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck? Oh my gosh. No. No way! No! Whoa! Whoa, man. Oh! No way. Oh my gosh.
He had no idea he was only one of many clones. None of us did. But I guess as time passed, we stopped asking all the questions we had at first. We were just
No, that's hell.
He could work for us. He became our servant in a way. Someone who drew in the crowds, helped create jobs, was eager to work. Thomas always thought of us as his friends. Sadly, over time we came to think of him as just really useful.
No way. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, now this is the scariest Thomas animation I've ever seen. I'm going to get nightmares from that. In 1983, a government inquiry was launched into the event and the labs of the research. Biofusion was banned the following year. Well, good riddance. At least I was created for a lab. At least I was created for a lab. I had only one friend, or in that case, a little sister figure. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh! What? Biofusion was later banned in Europe. Although biofused engines are still required to work, in China, biofusion is still compulsory to... Oh my gosh. Shanghai debate railway... What? Wait a sec, is that footage from South Park? Or audio or something? Oh my gosh. Starring Abby L., Daniel T., Paul H. Edited by Paul H.
Cockleshell Bay. In the aftermath of the Mr. Ship inquiry,
Mr. Ship
we asked,
sentence.
how much did ITV know? And where next for Robin
Oh my gosh.
and Rosie
No way.
of Cockleshell Bay?
Joseph Marshall. And Richard H. See what I mean? That was a Abby L. Thomas, Fat Mate, Daniel T. Paul H. Firstborn Handsomer, performed by Toto, London Symphony Orchestra. Oh yeah, credit goes to all those guys. Hold on, hold. Wait a minute, is there gonna be something creepy there? Oh! Man, what a blast. I saw rather disturbing crack. Yet not so kid-friendly, rather teen-friendly, scary stuff. And most of all, I decided to skip through that. Oh my gosh. Decided to skip through that Downfall parody. I didn't want to see it. I decided to skip through all the boring stuff and just move on to the scary stuff. That's what I came for. Anyway, let me know what analog horror I should watch next. Oh, by the way, on Halloween, there's a possibility that I could be watching a rather popular analog horror series. I'll let you guys know over time.